Hey everyone, looking to appear back just for a short tutorial on how to do an arm track in Blender for a third-person shooter, where the character's arm is tracked to where the camera's pointing. So I have a scene set up here beforehand, ground and a character rig, basically a rig connected to a character box with character physics, a camera parented to an empty, which is parented to an empty, which is vertex parented to this box, which is parented to this box, and it's offset, so when you go into the camera view, it's to the side. This prevents the camera from having this weird elliptical orbit, which you will not encounter if you do it this way. If you do it this just vertex parented to the center here, you will receive this orbiting problem. Just do it that way. We'll do the mouse look here just so you can see. Basically, we're going to do movement, mouse look. Same with this one. We're just going to add some mouse look. Each empty controls an axis. This prevents the camera from doing weird turns in space, preventing it from, accidentally twisting. This one here, I think that's the right order. Let me just try it out. Yep, nice and clean. So you can adjust the sensitivity beforehand, or after. But as you can see, we just have the camera moving, and that's it. There's no motion. So I have a script in the description. Just do always and keyboard. This will be connected to that script I have there, where now the keyboard is for the next thing we're going to do. That's a track. So as you can see, it needs to be able to follow the camera. So we're going to add an empty here, a cone. Move that all the way out here and parent that to the camera. This here will track to that empty. Up axis is Z, Y axis is the green Y, and we'll do that, all keys. Okay, so you can see now, we follow where we go. Changing the time will change the sensitivity of that turn. If you do 0, it'll be like this. Very fast and not realistic, so just try for something that looks cool and fine. Next, we're going to do that aim. Very simple. 3 constraints. Each the exact same constraint on these 3 bones. This top bone, you're going to the target is going to be a track 2 constraint, the target of empty 2. So the empty we just parented to the camera, all of them, and you're going to have to adjust these to what your rig is like. So these ones, the up axis for the bone is the Z, but for this one it is the X, and you're going to adjust to influence to about 0.85 for this one. For the humerus, for the radius and ulna, it's going to be the 0.9, and for the hand it's going to be 0.95. And when we go into it, as you can see, nothing happens. That's because we're going to have to create animations we're going to need to be able to turn the rig on. Whatever your system defaults to, turning it off or on, the visibility, but that's how you can see what's happening. We're going to look at this visibility thing. We're going to add a keyframe, and it's on 0, and on keyframe 1, we're going to add a keyframe there. Same for this, keyframe there, keyframe there, and then frame 0. We're going to just go back and turn it off. So basically, frame 0 has everything turned off. Frame 1 has it all turned on. And here in the action, we're just gonna find what the rig's action is, and it is named rig action. Very simple. Find rig action, frame 0 and frame 1. So this one's gonna start at 0 and end at 0. This is gonna start at 1 and end at 1. So we only play that one frame. And we can do that by creating mouse sensor. This would be a lot easier to do in Python, but I figure most people don't know how to use Python to do code like this. So we're going to use the right mouse button, keyboard on ticks, and invert 1. So the one with not inverted will turn on the visibility, will make the rig go. The one without, so when you're not pressing it, will turn the rig off. There you go. So it's tracking. Now the next thing is to make sure this tracks. So very simple. Go back to click both of them. We had that edit object track to at this point. We're going to turn that back on when right click has been pressed. So there you go. Very simple. And that's generally it. Very simple. A lot of little things you can add to it to make it better, like adding cleaner animations for this little switch here. You can have the influence change gradually move up into a more steady hand motion. You can have the head track as well, the upper body just a bit. You will be adding animations for the left and right movements, but yeah, very, very simple to do. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll have an update for the Forsaken in the next few months. If I don't, well, that means I was too busy. But, yeah, see you next time.